everyone. Today we have a very special guest. Nikita Dragon is in the house.
Hearing you say that is actually really funny.
Actually, no, said that, right?
He's like, hey guys, I'm here with Nikita Dragon.
We'll be doing a hairline drop for Nikita.
Mm-hmm.
She's always wanted a lower hairline, smaller forehead. Mm-hmm. So we're going to give her this nice little cute hairline connecting to her temples.
Connecting to my brow.
To your brow.
All the way down here.
All the way down here. And to your chin.
Mm-hmm, to the chin too.
To the chin as well. So the aim is to roughly around 1,000 to 1,100 grafts. But to really be more precise, what we're going to do for Nikita is things a little bit backwards. So we're going to work on the design first. And we're going to make the incisions just so we know exactly how many grafts it is that she's going to need to get her perfect hairline back, okay? So as you guys will, when you guys are watching the video, you'll notice that we usually start with the harvesting, but with Nikita, it's going to be backwards. Any words you'd like to mention or say?
I learned that harvesting is when they take out the hair follicles from the back, and then we're gonna place them here. Yes. And then there's I'm such a good student. 2 types of harvesting, or there's multiple, I'm sure, but mainly 2. The where they cut off the back of your head, and the other one where they kind of pluck it out.
This is FUE.
We're doing FUE.
That's right.
So
that's right. We're doing
FUE.
E for excellent. So what we're going to do is we're not going to do a typical shave that we normally do with our larger case procedures. Since we're targeting roughly around 1,000, we're going to do executive for Miss Dragon here. Okay, Nikita Dragon. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take a few measurements of the facial structures, and we're going to place a really awesome hairline for Nikita.
Perfect.
You ready?
Yeah, don't mess up.
All right. I'll try not to. So distance is 14. Perfect hairline. Drop a little bit. So you could do 6 to 6.5.
It's so funny because I feel like we've been fighting over the hairline for so long now. I come in here and I make him draw it literally 20 different times. I'm like, no, I want it lower. I want it like this. I want it like a rainbow.
That's right.
He's like, no, Nikita, you have to make it natural too. I'm like, okay, fine, I guess so.
With a pot of gold at the end, right?
Yeah, right. Like everything.
Thank you. Let's do a few options.
I'm all about it.
And of course, what you don't want with the hairline is for it to be too perfect. You want it to be as natural looking as possible.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be too flat, too straight. You don't want the right and the left to be too identical.
Okay.
You want it to resemble the same, right? But not to the millimeter.
Okay.
Good. By the way, guys, I forgot to mention that everyone can follow Nikita on her Instagram account. It's Nikita_Dragon. She's the only one with that name. You.
So
you already have millions of followers.
I mean.
So, but if our viewers want to watch your update and your progress, I think they could see you.
For sure, and there will be a full video of everything. And
on your YouTube page.
And the second these baby hairs start growing, my butt will be fucking running around, going all sorts of crazy, just pushing my hair back.
Awesome.
Barely even grown in, I'm still gonna be running around town.
And you have to be patient though. It's gonna take at least 6 months, okay?
Okay.
Turn slightly this way. Perfect. All right.
I said I found you guys because I was looking for just different options, but then I was literally scavenging and being so reckless and searching and finding out who went to who, and I had recommendations, and then I was like, okay, even in Pasadena, my ass will go since you guys are the best rated, I guess, or whatever. Yeah.
Awesome. So you did your research basically.
Yeah, I did so much research for sure.
Awesome. That's the best thing the client can do, is not rush and take their time and research. Alright, so now we're going to put the baby softeners. These are going to be pointing this direction.
Yay! And I'm like so excited for the softeners.
Okay, perfect. And now, let's do the opposite side. Alright, Nikita, so we're just going to break down the zones one more time.
Yes.
So all of this for you, as our viewers would know, falls under zone 1, which is under first 2 centimeters, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what we're also going to do is we're going to transplant maybe roughly around 20-25 grafts on that little scar that you have in the center of the scalp. Alright, so guess what's coming up after this phase?
What, more drugs?
We're going to numb the
Okay.
scalp. Okay. Turn slightly this way. But do you approve of the design? I think it looks really good.
I think it looks amazing.
We're going to touch up a few of the scars as well on the sides. That bothers her. Seems like the scar on the left is larger.
Yeah, it's always been that way. It's like so weird.
Okay. Sounds good. We're going to try to cover as much as we can. This looks really good, Nikita. I'm very happy
excited.
how the design turned out. I'm happy that we agreed.
Mm-hmm. For once.
Right, for once. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the incisions.
Got it.
Incisions are basically the little tiny cuts where the grafts that which we're going to harvest from your donor region will be implanted into.
Got it.
So what we did for Nikita, like I mentioned earlier, is things backwards. We typically do the harvesting, but since for her it's such a small case, we want to know exactly how many incisions it's going to take for her new hairline design, and then we're going to target those grafts. So a few more seconds of needle pokes for this phase.
Let's do it.
Very small, what's used for Botox, and it stings for maybe 4 to 5 seconds.
Okay.
And then we're going to finish with this phase,
Got
okay?
it. I'm excited.
All right, Nikita, we're going to start the numbing process.
Got it.
Okay, we're disinfecting the eyebrows. And what we're going to do
My
now...
eyebrows coming off, imagine.
No. What we're going to do is we're going to numb the scalp.
Okay.
And the way that's done is by 2 quick pokes over the right eyebrow.
Wait, over the eyebrow?
Over the eyebrow.
Oh my god.
1 at the supratrochlear nerve and then the supraorbital.
Okay.
Here and here. What this is going to do is it's going to numb most of the sensation on top of your scalp.
Okay.
So instead of you feeling so many on top, by doing 2 blocks on the right eyebrow and 2 on the left, takes care of most of the sensation on
Okay.
top.
I thought you were gonna have to like stick and poke like the whole like hairline.
I am, but you're not going to. You're not going to feel most of those.
Oh, got it.
Because of
the,
these
the
2.
brow ones.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So it's basically like getting Botox.
Botox in the nerves.
In the nerve?
In the nerves.
Great.
Yeah. Botox, that's intramuscular, so. Alright. So, what you're going to feel is a vibration device, is a vibration tool. Okay? And what we're going to do is I'm going to palpate for the nerve, the first one, which I feel right here. And then the second one, right in here. So whatever you do, I'm not going to lie, this will sting just a little bit. Don't make any sudden movements of the head. I don't want this needle poke going anywhere it doesn't belong.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a quick poke here and here.
Got it.
Take a deep breath. On the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Don't move. That's it. Very quick.
Okay.
You did awesome. Comes the second one. Feeling it right here. 1, 2, 3. Don't move. 1, 2, 3. That's it. You did it. You see how quick those are?
Yeah.
Okay. How painful is that?
Not bad. It's just like a weird feeling.
Yeah, so you're going to notice that your forehead's going to go completely numb after
Okay.
this.
Oh my god, my eyebrows totally numb already.
Yes, good. That's the purpose, so you don't feel much of the incisions on top. You shouldn't feel any of them. All right. Now what we did on this right side, we have to do, guess where?
On the right side.
Exactly.
On the left.
On the left. All right.
This little vibrating thing's actually pretty nice.
Yes. There we go. Any pain, Nikita?
No, nothing. I don't even know what you're doing.
Good. This is what we want. Turn slightly towards the left. Bring your chin up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Good.
So you're creating little holes?
Correct. All right, Nikita.
I'm scared.
You're scared?
A little bit.
No.
Although I do need to like say sorry. I've been like literally sleeping, snoring, like casually singing, just like on one.
Wicked was awesome.
Wicked was
Right?
so
It was
good.
popular.
Okay, I'm ready to see this. I'm ready to see
Here's
it.
a mirror.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Probably looks so scary.
make the
Trigger
revealing.
warning.
Hopefully you like
You have to
it.
say trigger warning. That's like the millennial thing, like for younger. Trigger warning.
warning. Okay.
Because it's like, oh my god, I'm
She
triggered.
said for younger, so I'm like, I guess I fall in the older
No, I'm just saying, like some people are like, oh my god, I was triggered by this. Like, why didn't you tell me?
All right, so this is triggered what again?
Trigger warning.
Okay.
Be like trigger warning.
Trigger warning. Do I have to go like this?
Yeah, no, you can though.
I can?
Yeah, you can if you want
Trigger
to.
warning. Alright, here we go. So, don't take a look. Just
I'm not looking. Do I look so scary? I would kind of live to look a little scared,
Take
to be
a look.
honest. Oh my god.
So you have a little bit of bruising here.
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay, but overall, not so much.
Wow. You did all of those?
So we got into also your corners.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I went into your scar.
Wow.
But the scar that really you disliked was this left side.
Yeah, for sure.
So I covered.
Oh my god.
Try not to use your
Yeah, yeah, no,
fingernails,
of
but-
course.
So we went in all over your scar.
Wow.
You also had a scar up
Mhm.
here on top. We placed about 100 grafts for you in that little scar.
And it's even cool because I'm seeing how it's like blending in. It's not like just
Exactly,
one little
that's
thing.
what you
I
want
see
to
some,
do.
Like, yeah, I see some like dots up in the
Yeah.
hair that I have existing.
So it's nice and irregular. Right
Mhm.
side is slightly different than the left. And we followed your natural pattern that you had in the directionality of your hairs, Nikita.
That's so incredible.
You
I
like
cannot
it?
believe that you made that many dots. Like that's pretty like
Do you know how many dots we made?
no.
What were
Are
we
you telling
aiming
me?
for, remember?
I forgot.
700 to 1,000?
Yeah.
We ended up just under, over 1,500, under 1,600 grafts for you. You're going to have awesome density, okay?
I'm so excited.
So,
I'm literally, I mean, I can see
We're
the
excited
swellingness
for you.
on all the craziness,
so take
but
a
I
look
can
at
like
this. You see how your forehead looks uneven, bumpy? This is tumescence. It's all fluid.
really
This is going to come down your face the next
Wow.
few days.
great.
Okay? Your eyes are going to swell up.
I can't wait.
Your eyes are going to swell up, the eyelids are going to be droopy, but you're not going to have any pain. So
Got
it's
it.
just water coming down.
Yeah.
You know what's on the downside with getting as many grafts as we did, right? The little shave that we have to do in the
It's
back,
gonna be a little bit bigger.
it's going to be much larger
Great.
than that thin.
I'll totally
strip.
make it a look. I wish we could take eyebrow hairs and implant them.
You
or like,
can. It's called
can you
eyebrow
take,
transplant.
Can you take like other body part hairs and
Yes.
put it in there?
Yes, it's called BHT, body
Can
hair
we do that?
transplant.
Some body hair around. I could definitely use for my hairline for sure.
All right, ready for this next phase?
Yes, I'm excited.
So what we're going to do now is
Mhm.
we're going to part the hair up on the
Okay.
donor region and keep the bottom area long as well, so everything from the back looks normal. We're
Okay.
just going to clip a small section.
Got it.
Okay, so I was hoping to clip a smaller section, but since we got the number of grafts that we did for you, we're going to have
Let's
to
do
do a larger square.
Okay.
All right, so far so good?
Yeah, amazing.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to harvest the same number of grafts that we
Mhm.
got for the incisions.
Got it.
All right.
And like plant them, like seeds, like
And
little
then
like.
you're going to have lunch.
Mhm.
After lunch, we'll finish the day with the implantation.
Okay. So
Okay.
we're harvesting first, lunch, which by the way I got a skirt steak.
Nice.
Cool, bougie.
and
And then
then
implant.
after lunch, we're going to implant. All right.
You have to get a close up of this. It's like so cool. I literally have holes in my head. So sick.
You like
I
it?
love it?
Awesome. And then we're gonna do the connecting the eyebrows.
I cannot. Yeah. But I can't wait.
Looks
Like
really
it's like
good.
perfect. I'm amazed.
Sounds good.
All right,
Next phase.
let's roll.
So did we tell you the number of grafts that we got? The exact number of grafts that we got? We got 1,571.
71.
71.
That's a good number,
That's a great number.
right?
Anything with sevens is great, and eights. Alright. So what we're doing now is
Okay.
Flora's parting your hair.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna give you the most amount of concealment as we can give you.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to keep the upper portion of the hair long.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to clip a small section in the middle,
Mhm.
that's known as the permanent zone, and we're also going to keep the nape hair long.
On the bottom, yeah.
So if you ever to decide to keep your hair down
Mhm.
or pull it up in the ponytail, no one will know that that area has been clipped
For
or
sure.
shorter or shaved. Initially it was going to be a thinner strip shave.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to go a little bit wider because we basically have about 500 grafts or so more than we were
Yeah.
anticipating.
But it's totally worth it, I think, because I would rather have
Absolutely.
a great hairline.
No one's going to be able to tell.
Yeah. For
Okay.
sure.
All right. Let's have a clipper, please. Thank you.
I'm like, who's doing this? Do they know what they're doing with this clipper?
Bring your chin down a bit. Yes. These guys are awesome. So, Nikita, what we did is we just finished with this shave
Okay.
for the donor region.
Am I bald in the back? Should I cut off all my hair?
We did clip
Okay.
the donor region larger than we were hoping, only because
Got it.
we did end up with extra grafts. But I'm going to show you how it looks right now.
Okay.
I have the mirror. Let's have a second mirror, please. Take a look.
Okay. You can't see it like this. There we go.
Absolutely. You're able to see the back?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lift the hair up.
Okay.
So this gives you options. For example, if you were to bring your hair up in a ponytail like this,
Mhm.
are you able to see the back?
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
No one can tell. No one can tell that you've had. But what I did is I parted the hair
Okay.
and
Also part-time hairstylist.
on the weekends. This is considered the donor. Take a look.
Oh, whoa.
You see that? So I was hoping to clip half
Yeah,
the
just-
size
yeah.
initially, but I don't.
That is a big effing chunk of
Yeah.
hair.
Well, I also don't want to over harvest your
Yeah,
donor region.
For sure.
So the wider you go, less noticeable it will
Yeah.
be. But look at this.
I know, you can't really, I mean,
No one
honestly.
can tell.
Maybe I should get a tattoo in that area since we can see it for a while.
And then you bring it up, no one can tell either.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna do next is we're going to disinfect the donor region.
Okay.
And we're gonna do the numbing and the grid.
Got it.
Thank you. Perfect. So let's divide 1571 by 15 squares, please. Perfect. Sounds good. So what we just did, Nikita,
Mm-hmm.
is we broke down the squares in the donor region,
Okay.
nice and equal. So we have to remove about 104 squares, 104 grafts per square.
Okay.
Here comes the worst part for this phase.
What?
We have to numb the donor.
No!
But trust me, Nikita, the procedure will be a lot more
Ugh.
sensitive without
Yeah,
the
no,
numbing.
of course. We just do that.
Okay, but it's
I was
gonna be
like,
very
should I
quick.
get more drugs since I feel like I wore off by now?
Red wine or white wine?
Red, for
Red,
sure.
Coming up.
And tequila.
And tequila. Shots. Alright, let's have a comb, please. Any pain, Nikita? We're numbing the area.
No.
No? Pain scale, 10 being the worst.
1.
So it's almost you feel nothing, right?
Yeah, I don't feel anything.
Perfect. How's it going so far, Nikita?
Amazing.
Doing okay?
Yeah, I've just been napping all day.
That's awesome. We're just picking up your grafts, okay?
Okay.
They're all coming out multiples.
Are they? And my 3s are better?
Your 4s are better than your 3s.
Really? Oh.
Alright, Nikita, how was lunch?
So good. I felt like such a diva.
Did you finish it all?
I did.
You did?
I feel like today all I've been doing is literally sleeping, drinking apple juice, listening to Broadway music and holiday music, and then eating like the best skirt steaks
It's
ever.
amazing.
Like just been
Melt
chilling.
makes across the
Literally.
street.
Just been chilling.
Well, the swelling's going away. Your forehead is
I
not as
mean,
puffy.
I heal really fast, just
Good.
saying.
Knock on wood. Also, what we decided to do for Nikita is PRP.
PRP.
Stands for platelet-rich plasma.
I still don't know what we're about to do. It's like a vampire almost
It's
facial.
exactly.
Okay.
Except for it's for the hairline. What's going to do is it's going to help you recover quicker.
Mm-hmm.
It's also going to increase the survival rate of your grafts much,
Okay.
much higher.
Okay.
And you will notice that most of the transplanted grafts that were implanted,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to continue to grow versus falling out and having to wait 3.5 to 4.5 months. Not completely, but some
Yeah.
will stay.
Amazing.
So it's going to help you recover density,
Yeah.
survival rate, and sooner hair growth. So that's going to be the benefit.
Amazing. I definitely have vampire blood, so we'll probably like heal it faster.
Awesome.
I'll probably be like done. I'm like,
So what we're going to do on the good side is we typically have to numb the scalp.
okay,
We typically have to do a derma roller when we do PRP, but
Okay,
we don't have to do any of that
because
for
I'm
you
already numb.
because you're already numb.
I learned.
We already have trauma on the
Mhm.
scalp, which the platelets need for them to become
Yes.
activated, and you already have a line from
Thank
the
God.
IV for
So I
us
don't
to
even
draw
have to
the
get
blood.
stabbed again.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm just living the
Absolutely.
life today.
Absolutely.
For
So
real.
you're not gonna feel a thing.
Okay, perfect.
So let's get the numbers.
Let's do
Flora,
it.
let's see how many singles, doubles, and triples we got for you.
You know I am an overachiever.
Yes, yes, you are.
I want to have nothing but triples and quadruples and more.
If I could please have a marker as well. The number of singles, the percentages, please. The number of doubles and the percentages, and the number of triples and the percentages, please.
So for singles, you have 222 at 14%.
14%, okay.
Doubles, you have 606 grafts and 39%.
Okay.
39%, okay.
And triples, you have 743 with 47%.
Well, that's awesome.
40 month that effing.
So-
trying to bleep myself.
It's okay.
I'm like,
it's
beep.
perfectly fine. So we almost have 50% triples, right?
Yes.
So, and we have 39% almost, I'm sorry, 40% almost doubles, and we have just a little bit over 10% with the singles.
Amazing.
Okay, so I expect nothing but the best results for
I
you.
love it. I'm so
Okay,
excited.
we love it. We love this hairline as well.
I'm so excited. I just
Glad
have
we
holes.
agree.
My little holes up in here.
So what we're going to do now is I'm going to give the instructions with the team,
Okay.
for the team, of which
Perfect.
grafts go where and why.
Okay.
So what we want to do, guys, is we want to implant the softeners in the very front to give that soft, natural appearance. We also want to do, we have about 340 single incisions. So we actually, what we did for you is, because the singles we got from your heart donor region were only 222. We actually used around 340 to make the hairline. So we had to take a few of the doubles and turn them into singles.
Got it.
So only because you were such a high overachiever.
Done.
Okay. And let me have that count sheet one more time, please. Okay, so 743 triples are going to go behind the 3 rows of singles. So all of that, all of this can be doubles. And also we have a scar revision for Nikita on this right temple. And there's only about 22 on this side. There's also a scar in here, John, that we're going to also reinforce. There's about 25 here. The larger scar is on the left side temple, and that's almost 100. Okay, so most of the doubles we can also use for that left temple as well. Okay,
Perfect.
so let's figure out where we're going to place the triples. All of these will be 2s. I'm actually going to raise this line a little bit more. 2s. And then here on, we're going to do 2s as well. Hairline's going to be singles here. Okay, so what we're going to do is 3 rows of singles for the hairline. Everything else behind it up to this line going to be triples. The temples behind this line, all doubles and doubles for the scar as well, and doubles for that scar on top of the scalp as well. So this phase should take about an hour and a half to implant your grafts, and you get to watch a movie.
Amazing.
Okay, pick a TV show or movie.
Blue
You should be
Planet.
Blue Planet.
Planet Earth.
A Planet Earth. Sounds good. All right. So Nikita, a few more hours,
Yes.
an hour and a half or so,
Love it.
plus or minus, and we'll be done.
They plunge down in unison from heights of around 30 meters. They hit the water at just under 100 kilometers an hour, reaching depths of 25 meters. Meals are usually consumed while still underwater.
Congratulations, Nikita. You made it through.
Yes.
It took a little bit longer than we anticipated. We had some scar tissue we were working with. But that being said, it took around 2 hours or so. But it looks awesome. You have awesome density. You have to be super careful.
Okay.
First 7 to 10 days, okay?
Got it.
These grafts can easily pop, so we don't want you to carry anything heavy. Keep your chin above your heart level. Always up versus looking down. And if you have to sneeze or anything, just let it go. Don't hold it in. Those can actually cause the
Just like
grafts to
thinking of
pop
myself
out.
like popping out the hairs.
Alright, so I'm going to lower this.
Okay.
I'm going to adjust the bed. Hector, if I could please have the mirror.
Ruby looks so scary right now.
Actually, you're not bleeding at all. It looks awesome. You haven't seen it, right? Did you take a sneak peek?
A little bit.
A little bit? I knew it. Alright, let's take a look this way a bit. Bruising's going away. Perfect. Alright, take a look.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
All that work since
Wow.
this morning, worth it?
Worth it. It's so crazy.
Look how far back your scar goes.
Oh my god.
How much we covered.
That's so crazy because it's like literally, it looks like so much.
Yeah, it is.
And I can already see like the major difference. And then all the way to the scar, and then over here too.
Look how far that scar goes.
Oh my gosh.
This morning we said, yeah.
I'm like, alright, okay, I forgive all the people who were putting in my follicles. I was like, I get it now.
Now you know why it takes so long. Right?
Yeah.
It's very small, detailed work. It's thousands of steps.
Oh my effing Jesus. I'm like, I got a real close up look. Oh my god.
And we also went in between the hairs. Those takes the longest. This is the executive.
It's so crazy. Science is like really weird.
You like it?
No, I love it.
Okay, awesome.
It's so crazy because I can already see like where obviously the hairline
It's
is
going
gonna grow.
to be. You have to take care of these, okay?
Mhm.
Don't run into things. Don't bump your head. Eat well. Eat healthy. And
Like I go out to the club tonight.
Yeah, don't-
I'm like I have a new hairline. Fuck it.
That's awesome. So everyone, you could follow Nikita's progress
amazing.
on her Instagram account.
Yes.
Nikita, I spelled your last name wrong earlier.
Did you?
I said Dragon, but
No,
it's Dragun.
UN with the
Yes.
UN. I'm
It's-
so excited. I'm definitely gonna be like documenting this process.
NIKITA
Mhm.
underscore DRAGUN.
I mean, I'm
Because
the
we
only-
get a lot of clients.
Yeah.
We've seen the procedure. Where's the results? Well, results take 6 months, 12 months, 14 months to get. But if you guys follow Nikita, you guys can follow. Hopefully, you'll post some of your.
Oh, I'm gonna
Progress.
be laying these baby
I
hairs
saw
down
your
so
little
quick.
tattoo here. Let me see. It's in Arabic.
Can you read it?
Tanin.
Uh huh.
Is
Do you know what
that-
it means?
Does that mean dragon?
Yeah. Done.
Yay! I haven't
I'm
forgotten my Arabic.
Yalla habibi.
Yalla habibi. Habibiness. Alright, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Like bye. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Have an awesome day. What was that word earlier you mentioned about millennial that I had to record?
Oh, triggered.
Triggered.
Yeah, trigger, or you have to say trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
Yeah, because some people are like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Like, I can't believe you didn't tell me. And this is like trigger.
So this is so I learned a new word
Yeah.
today. Your results are going to be hashtag lit.
Lit.
Oh, does that work?
Okay, calm down. Alright, and my hairline's gonna be snatched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, what's snatched?
it's gonna be savage.
I can't. I'm dead. Thank you
You're
so
awesome,
much.
Nikita.
Thank you. Ooh, this is dangerous.
That
The
looks
world
really
isn't
good.
ready for this hairline.
But you are.
I am.
The world's
Literally.
gonna be ready for you.
I'm gonna be like this, like healing myself, like praying, meditation.
Oh.